morning, I'm Mrs. Fitzgerald, and the award that my class earned this trimester for this award ceremony is being helpful. So there was plenty of helpers in my class. I have 3 that I gave the award to. The first one is Annie Hannett. Mason Van Winkle. And Julian Rivas Garcia.
Buenos días, yo soy la señora Ochoa de doble inversión del Jardín de Infancia y tengo el honor de presentarle 2 certificados por responsabilidad y respeto a Maverick Cooper. Y Cambry Everett.
Good morning, I am Mrs. Edwards, and our character trait we chose in kinder was helpful. So I have 3 students that I chose. The first one is Yaritza Pérez Gonzalez. The next one is McKenna Smith. And then Cannon Rao.
Good morning. The 3 students that I chose for helpful are Jay Scott here, Coraline Harabiso, and Britt Taylor.
Buenos días, soy la señorita Mezcua y yo elegí también 3 estudiantes. Una la elegí porque siempre está lista para ayudar a sus compañeros, a mí y hasta la señora García. Elegí a Marie Yahoo. Y los otros 2 los elegí porque son muy respetuosos a mí y sus compañeros también. Elegí a Josué Saldana e Isabela Castro.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Mrs. Holbert. I'm the TK teacher. I gave my helpful award to 3 very helpful, wonderful students. The first one goes to Max Lopez Phillips. Cooper Philman. And Ivan Lopez.
Los 2 estudiantes que escogí porque les gusta ayudar es Sativa Cortés y Víctor Luquín.
Good morning, my name is Mrs. Groves, and I am awarding 2 of my students for persistence this year. And my first friend is Noah Rice. And second is Damian Compton.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Perry,
And I'd like to honor two great citizens in our class, Haley Verdugo and Jamie McCallum.
Buenos días, soy señora Rivas y yo escogí a una estudiante que es muy persistente y siempre está tratando mejor y mejor las cosas, Whitney Cott.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Moore. The character trait I chose was diligence, and the student I chose was Julian Ruelas.
Yeah, Jules!
Buenos días, soy la señorita Fuentes. Yo escogí a 3 estudiantes que demostraron autocontrol. El primero, Javier Rodríguez. Segundo, Huxley Green. Y a Daniel Castro.
Good morning, I'm Ms. Hartwick, and I have 2 different awards to give out this morning. The first one is for cooperation, and that one goes to Antonio Mora. And the second award is for persistence, and that one goes to Christina De Souza.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Jones. The 2 awards that I've chosen for my students, the first one goes to Jackson Groves for respect. And for being responsible, Raleigh Van Ranix.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Gray. The first award I'm giving out is for cooperation. And this student does what she's supposed to do all the time, gets along with every single person, and is just generally very cooperative. This award is going to Cameron Davis. The next award I'm giving out is for responsibility, and this person has completed all assignments in class and also at home. This person also makes a good choice when he's completed his work, and his responsibility level has just increased enormously since the beginning of the year. So my responsibility award goes to Nolan Pearden.
Buenos días, soy la señora Hurtado. Este día voy a entregar 4 certificados a 4 estudiantes de la clase. El primero es por compasión. Este estudiante hizo grandes cosas durante todo el año, pero sobre todo durante la feria del libro dijo: yo quiero comprarle un libro a mi amigo porque mi amigo no tiene dinero para comprarle el libro. Y el certificado es para Miguel Barajas. siguiente certificado es por diligencia y es para la estudiante Sara Luquín. El siguiente certificado es por integridad y entre las cosas que hace este estudiante para la clase es que no importa cuántas veces se porta mal, de todas maneras siempre me dice la verdad. El estudiante es Rey Coronado. El siguiente certificado es para el estudiante que también dice siempre la verdad, aunque las cosas no sean tan buenas. El certificado es otra vez para Miguel Barajas por integridad.
All right, we are ready.
My name is Mrs. Brigger, and my two students earned the award for responsibility. Maria Elizondo Correa and Diana Ibarra.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Evans. I have two students getting awards for being helpful and especially cooperative this last month. The first goes to Xander Figueredo. The second goes to Jesse Cervantes.
Hola, soy la señora Jens y mis certificados, las dos personas que elegí era por cooperación y también por amabilidad, y mis dos alumnos son Angelique y Cano. Y Aliyah Steiner.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Tanner, and though this is supposed to be Teacher's Choice Award, I actually asked my students what they thought, and the response was overwhelming in terms of caring. We had lots and lots of nominees for caring in my classroom, and that's really a great statement about third grade. They're all very, very caring. And two especially wonderful, caring young students were voted by their peers to receive an award for caring. The first is Addison Ramos. And the second is our wonderful Amelia Salazar. And then they had one more that they chose. And this student was nominated by several students in the class for leadership. This young man is the most friendly, fun, caring. He is a friend to all, and he really does a great job being a good leader and showing other very exuberant friends the right way to behave. And so I'd like to honor Seth Hall.
I had two awards
one of which is here, one of which is not. They both received the Helpful Award. One is Jacob Dotson, and he's not here, but the other one I want to tell you a little background about. He is from Egypt, and he is learning English very, very well. He's so helpful, and he's so brilliant at math. He's able to help the other students with their math problems. So he has really stepped up in an interesting environment. So I'm really proud of both Jacob Dotson and Adam Hassan. Come on now.
My name is Mrs. Sweeten, and I've chosen two students who haven't received awards this year for their responsibility. They have either turned in all or most all of their homework this whole trimester, and that is Daniel Vasquez and Emilio Parra.
I'm Mrs. Morrissey, and I too have very responsible students in my classroom, but today I have decided to reward one special student, and that is Emma Frazier.
My name is Mrs. Golding, and I chose two students that chose citizenship all year long, and that's Jared Gessner and Dakota Shaw.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Rains, and the character trait I chose for the end of the year is kindness. Because as we get older, it's so important to treat people with kindness. Just be kind. So my two students I chose are Brianna Urena and Desmond Morse.
Good morning, my name is Mrs. Spring, and I have two students in my class this year who have not been recognized, and I chose to give Jason Arahu the Respectful Award. And Vanessa Flores the award for care.
Can we clap for all of our awards for today?
Hey, good morning. We have a group of students who have worked very, very hard this year as your student council. We have two sets. We have student council representatives who are in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade classes, and there was one per class. And they helped us with candygram sales and other things throughout the year. So we want to recognize those folks first.
Okay, and 3rd grade representatives, we have Hayden Stucker, Priscilla Sagano, Alea Hernandez, and Itzel Saldana. Our 4th grade representatives were Brody Fitzgerald, Devin Silva, and Tiffany Mancia. For 5th grade, we have Chloe Ellard, and And the other two classes consisted of our student council officers.
If we could give these guys a round of applause and we'll get a picture. Okay, and now I'd like our student council officers to please come up. And let's give them a round of applause. This group has worked really hard. They work after school, at lunch, and they've given up a lot of their free time to help with different projects. And our historian, Darian Shell, is going to tell us a bit of what was accomplished during the year.
We decorated and participated in the homecoming parade and the turnout Christmas parade, had 2 candygram sales, repainted the paw prints and the U.S. map. We planned dress-up days for Red Ribbon and Dr. Seuss Week, did morning announcements, and we'll put in center next week.
Yeah, let's give them a round of applause. That was a lot this year. And so we'd like to recognize each person with a certificate and a little gift for their service this year. Our president was Valente Rosales. Okay. Our vice president was Salvador Virgin. Our secretary was Darren Coleman. Our treasurer was Madison Gonzalez. And our historian was Darian Shell. Thank you all for a wonderful year and a great year of service. Okay, our Student Safety Patrol has worked really hard this year, generally day in and day out, to make sure that you safely cross the roads to get to school. And so sometimes it's raining and they don't want to go out, but they do anyway. And sometimes it's hot and they don't want to go out, but they do anyway. And that's because they're very responsible and they took their jobs seriously, and so we'd like to recognize them today for all their hard work. Please come up when you hear your name and make kind of maybe a double line for us. Okay, we have Alexander Cardenas, Emily Corona, Naomi Brown, Soraya Kala'u, Braden Hart, Daisy Rosas, Ethan Ibera, Vicente Coronel, Braden Leo, Deegan Butler, Aaliyah Zacharias, Emma Aguiar, Dakota Shaw, McKinley Binkley, Madison Murray, Chloe Ellard, Darren Coleman, Lars Winstrom, Sebastian Esquivel, Madison Gonzalez, Katie Keel, Dahlia Elgamal, Alexa Lomelli, Margarita Guzman,
Abigail Maxwell, Natalie Davis, Viviana Trevino, and Yoselin Garcia.
Let's do a little drawing for a birthday present. Oh, Miss Fernanda, one of our custodians. Awesome. We'll give that to her. And Mrs. Holbert. She was born on April Fool's Day. It's really not a joke present, it's real. You are the younger of the 2 grade levels. Whose class is that? Mrs. Tanner's class. Mrs. Raines and Mrs. Tanner are retiring this school year. So this will be their last year with us here at Tenera Unified School District. So we're super excited for their new journey that they're about to begin. However, they are amazing people who have greatly contributed to our school site over the years, as well as to our district, and so we are really sad to see them go as well, and we wish them the best in their new journey of retirement. So we have a rose for each of you as well. Let's give them a round of applause. So Scout's been in Mrs. Bruger's class. Do you want to share about anything that Scout's been doing? Friends, show me you're ready.
We made a lot of new friends.
Oh, you made a lot of new friends. That's awesome. 3rd grade friends or friends in all kinds of grade levels?
All kinds of grade levels.
Oh, that's so awesome. He's so friendly, isn't he? Let's fix his hat. All right. Let's see. Where is Scout going to go for the last? There are a lot of exciting things that happen at the end of school. He sure is in for some fun. Jaden McCown. Come on up. Scout will be with Mrs. Perry's class for the end of the year. Mrs. Cardenas, you want to take Jaden's picture with Scout? All right, friends. Last thing before we dismiss for today. Coyotes up. Ready? Here we go. I am